breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
WH Chief John Kelly says Trump evolved on wall. POTUS takes to Twitter to tell his side. Donald Trump's biggest campaign promise was the southern border wall. You want the wall. I want the wall. The only people who don't want the wall are illegal immigrants and hack politicians. So, when White House Chief of Staff John Kelly said President Donald Trump evolved his view of the wall, people got upset. Really upset. Then, Trump tweeted, 3 times. President Donald Trump made the wall a major part of his campaign. He vowed that a big, beautiful wall would act as a barrier between the U.S. and Mexico. It would be a powerful deterrent against the drug cartels, murderers, and human traffickers who currently use our border like a revolving door. However, many in Congress oppose the wall, and we're not just talking about Democrats. Politicians have many reasons for preventing a wall from being built. It would be expensive. A decrease in illegals would hurt both liberals looking for votes and businesses who exploit the illegals for cheap labor. And, it's just not politically correct. When asked about the president's current vision for the wall, Chief of Staff John Kelly claimed Trump evolved. What does that mean? Was Kelly implying Trump was less motivated to make good on his biggest promise? Perhaps Kelly was trying to sound politically correct for the rabid, liberal, Trump-hating media. Either way, the president himself set the record straight. President Donald Trump corrected his Chief of Staff John Kelly after he said that the president had evolved on the wall. There's been an evolutionary process that this president has gone through, Kelly said in an interview with Fox News host Bret Baier, pointing out that Trump had very definitely changed his attitude towards DACA recipients and the wall. But Trump pushed back on Twitter against the suggestion that he had evolved on the wall. The wall is the wall. It has never changed or evolved from the first day I conceived of it, Trump said. Source, Breitbart. It's odd that Kelly would say that. Saying that the president changed his attitude on the most important issue of his presidency is suspicious. Was Kelly saying Trump didn't want a wall anymore? Or that he wouldn't fight to get it built? Establishment Republicans don't like the wall. It's not politically correct to make a giant barrier between the U.S. and Mexico. That would admit Mexico has a major immigration problem. It would highlight Mexico's failures. That would embarrass the pathetic country, and for some reason, they think we wouldn't want that. There are also Republicans who want illegal immigrants. They want to cater to those corrupt businesses who get away with employing illegals. These businesses exploit these workers, paying them low wages, instead of paying legal residents of the country. Then, of course, there are those politicians who cater to illegals directly. Democrats think that if they let people continue to come here illegally, they will get their vote. Pathetic. It seems like Kelly is worried about all these groups in D.C. His statements might have been to placate those corrupt forces. But, President Trump had to put him in his place. He has evolved in the way he's looked at things, Kelly said. Campaign to governing are two different things, and this president has been very, very flexible in terms of what is within the realm of the possible. Kelly also suggested that the wall would not be paid directly by Mexico, something that Trump also corrected. The wall will be paid for, directly or indirectly, or through longer-term reimbursement, by Mexico, which has a ridiculous $71 billion trade surplus with the U.S., he wrote. The $20 billion wall is peanuts compared to what Mexico makes from the U.S. NAFTA is a bad joke. Source, Breitbart. It's shocking to think that one of Trump's closest staffers would defy him in this way. Trump is not a man who likes insubordination. If Kelly is really defying the president's wishes, he might not be around for much longer. President Trump is great at delegating responsibility to his staff. That's the makings of a competent leader. But, what if a staff member goes on TV and directly contradicts his message? I can't imagine that staff member would be around for much longer. Trump added that without wall funding there would be no DACA deal. We need the wall for the safety and security of our country, he wrote.